Hello, I am going to cut this music off. Welcome, thank you for watching. Okay, I am going to try to, well, I know I'm going to try to, I'm going to do a tutorial on my dinner today. I'm cooking some hamburger steak. I'm going to do a little quick method. It's going to be still going to be delicious. I'm going to cook the hamburger actually in the air fryer, and then I'm going to make some gravy, some homemade gravy to go with that. So I already have this is for my air fryer. I have some rice on back here cooking. I have my ground beef in a pan. So the best way and the quick way for you, well, for us to make the ground beef, to season it good, is this. You can buy Lipton. This is just cheap store brand, and this really seasons your meat really good. So 1 pack per pound. And what I do is I open this up, and this also helps because I have recently, like, I don't know what's going on. This is going to take two of the two sessions of the air fryer, because I have so much ground beef. It depends on how many patties I get out of it, as the air fryer is that big. So I'll show you how many patties I get. I'm going to try. This is my first time doing this, so by myself. I did the candy apple, but the girls actually were helpful. Well, they were recording me do that. So I put a pack of that in. And if you like garlic, I'm going to see if I have some garlic powder. Here, I'll put garlic powder in it. I think personally, I like garlic and ground beef. I'm trying not to touch this. Excuse me. Since I already put his hand in the heat, use this to open up the garlic powder. Try not to cross-contaminate from when I'm touching stuff. This is a clean hand. This hand I did touch the meat, so I'm using get my lid off. But anyway, I sprinkle some garlic powder in it because I like the flavor of garlic and ground beef. If you don't like the flavor of garlic, or you're allergic to garlic, just don't like garlic, then leave the garlic out. So that's 1 pack, and then I'm going to open another pack, and then I'm just going to mix it up. Now, you could, and if I did have, well, if I had planned on doing it, I guess you could say, you can add an egg. Some people always add eggs to their ground beef. You don't have to add an egg to this, and I'm not going to add an egg to this today. Just when you make patties, you don't have to add eggs to it. Some people, I guess they always think they do. I don't know. But anyway, I am mixing up my beef. I'm getting this onion soup mix well incorporated in it. And then that's it. It's simple. It's simple seasoning. If you feel you want some more seasonings in it, you know, some flavor or something, I would. This, to me, it adds enough salt and enough flavor for my preference. Some people have a high salt palate or a salt tolerance, and they may want more salt. But once you taste this, and I have a bell pepper. I'm gonna leave a little out because I don't normally put bell pepper in it. But my husband said that he wanted to taste one with bell pepper, so I'm gonna do bell pepper in it today. In one of them, maybe 2. See how it tastes. Try to get your meat to the same, about the same size. A good way, well, let me show you a good way. I also, y'all, Thursday, this past Thursday, I started having pain in my right hand, and I'm right-handed. So it's hurting. I was thinking arthritis. I don't know. Somebody said maybe carpal tunnel, but neither one of them are good. Whatever it is, it's painful. This hurts. So anyway, that's hurting, and it affects me because this is my dominant hand, one, and plus when I'm doing stuff, it hurts. So anyway. But I put it, you can't really see it. I'm using this aluminum pan to mix it up in. So I just spread it out and try to get the top even. And so I'm going to go down and split it. And then I'm going to split it across in even spots. So I can get my meat patties to be roughly the same size. So I went down, then I'm going to go across and across and across, and so these should be about the same size. But you know what, yeah, that's a little bigger than I prefer to. So I'm gonna start over, make them 3 because I don't want really big patties. I got little people eating, and they don't eat that much, and plus if we want more, we could always get 3 or 2. So I'm gonna put this in 3s instead of 2s. So I roughly go up that way, then come leave that middle, and then I pull them out. I'm rolling them into balls, and then I'm going to come back out and flatten them. Just rolling them to balls so that I can look at them, look at my balls, and make sure that they're approximately the same size. So I'm going to grab my little square pieces and roll in the balls. And putting them back in the pan. So I got a pan with the balls in it, and then I'm gonna put them into patties, and I'm gonna show you that. So anyway, I gotta remember, hopefully I won't forget, because this is not normal for me to make the bell pepper, but I'll do that on the second round. The air fryer actually fries, well, yeah, air fries the beef patties really good. Excuse me, I had some beef patties I cooked, and they were delicious. I cooked meatballs in it. When did I cook the spaghetti? Saturday. So I made meatballs in the air fryer, and they came out good. The ground beef patties that I made for burgers, they were good. So I decided today that I was gonna do my beef patties in it today for my hamburger steak. Now I don't know if everybody calls this hamburger steak when you make like hamburger meat and gravy. I don't know, I think they call it something different up north, but we call it hamburger steak. I'm from the south, so that one had too much. I just put that together, make it about the same size. Yeah, put a little bit of that one. So anyway, that's what we call it, hamburger steak. So I'm cooking hamburger steak, and some people may call it Salisbury steak, I don't know. But anyway, hamburger steak and gravy is what we're having. So I have my balls. Oh, this hand is really hurting me. So I'm going to mash the patties out, and I'm going to try to shape it round. This is not my norm way of using this hand, but anyway, I do put this little, put it on my right hand, this little well in the middle Even when I fry 'em on the stove, I've started doing that, and I do it in the air fryer because this little well, as you know, they're going to shrink up and puff up, and so this helps it in the middle. It'll help it be even. Help it even. Let me wash my hands because I need to spray. Well, let me see. Let me get this paper. So can I pick this up with this hand? Don't like to cross-contaminate stuff. So, yeah, spraying the. Whoa, I got on my paper towel. But anyway, spraying the bottom of my air fryer, which is non-stick if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, it really washes clean. Now I have used parchment paper in the air fryer. I've seen other people use parchment paper. You can even order parchment paper from Amazon with little holes in it. But I mean, it cooks good without using parchment paper. Ouch. And it's not that hard to wash. It's actually, I've never had a problem washing anything out of it. It is non-stick. So I just put some spray on it and cook. So I'm going to show you these. I put them, they let them touch a little bit. Trying to have them roughly the same size. And I'm going to have enough for everybody. Make my well in the middle. Round it up. I'm going to try to squeeze 5 in there. It looks like 4 will fit comfortably. But can I squeeze 5? I don't know. Maybe just 4. I got so many in this pan. Gosh, I'm going to have to save some of this because we don't eat that much. I just bought a big pack today. But anyway, I'm going to have to cook 3 rounds instead of 2. So I put the little well, I'm mashing it out. I kind of misshape these. My plan to squish them in. But I'm going to mash my well. I'm going to wash my hands over here. And then I'm going to show you how it looks. How I have them inside the air fryer pan. And then I'm going to put them on in the air fryer. We're going to move on to the next dish. Okay, I don't like to touch stuff after my hand and grumpy, but can you see I put the 4 in there and you can see the wells. So my air fryer is over here and my hand is hurt. It hurts like right up in there. Anyway, this is the rice. Ouch. Turn it down. Okay, I put this in my air fryer and then I turn it on 10 minutes. And I got it on 400 and they are cooking. So we have, let me see how many more I have. 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 more. That's a lot. I might do 8, do 2 more rounds probably, and then take the other 2 and just put the meat up for something else. So the next dish that we're making is squash. Steamed squash. Right there, got my bowl. I got my squash. I don't want to move the camera because I didn't want to, excuse me, get it misaligned. So I should have had it pointing down. But anyway, I got my squash, my knife, my cutting board. And I'm getting ready to cut the squash. Put them in this bowl. Try to cut them as even as possible. Now, as you know, with the squash, the neck and then the bottom. Now, some people just cook the bottom part and get rid of the neck, but I'm gonna cook it all. I have washed these, so any of those are just miscolorations. I washed them because I eat the outside. I don't have a vegetable brush, but I have my hands. I rub my hands all over them. Take a paper towel, rub around, just keep rubbing to make sure that I don't have any dirt up in them creases, because I really hate eating something and then crunch on dirt. That ruins my meal right there. That's the end of that dish. So anyway, I soaked them. I washed them, rubbed and washed, and they're clean. This is a sharp knife, and I'm cutting, and my hand still hurts. I don't know. We gotta do something about that, y'all. But anyway, the knife is sharp. I cut them like that. I have, and I'm normally. Let me show you how. This is how I grew up cutting stuff like this, which is really hard with a hurt hand. So anyway, so it's good I know how to cut it on the cutting board. But yeah, this is what we did when I grew up. We didn't have a cutting board. Took your knife, took your vegetable, and did that. Which is, see? Anyway, but my hand is hurting a little, so I'm gonna try to steam these squash with some onions, and well, not try to. I'm going to. I love squash, so we got, you know, squash cooked down. If you cook squash, they cook down. So my story, when I was a little girl, my grandma, I can remember being at her house one day, and she was cooking squash. It smelled so good, and I think all the other kids was outside playing, and I was hanging around the kitchen. I was like, "Grandma, what's that?" And she told me it was squash, and I was like, "I want some of that, Grandma." I was just hanging out with my grandma and waiting on that squash to get done. And when that squash got done, it was nasty. To me as a little girl, I did not like it. And guess what? I told you I'm from down south. My grandma made me eat it. I don't know if that's how it was up north or not. But when I was a child, if they fixed it, you ate it. You didn't pick what you wanted to eat. You didn't pick the amount you wanted. They picked you some food, and you ate your food. So my grandma, and she probably gave me extra squash because I was hanging around waiting on it. But anyway, when she gave it to me, I was like, ew. I don't want that, but I had to eat it. I stayed around and hung out and begged for it, and I had to eat it. I'm getting ready to put my oil on. Put me some. I got some bacon grease. I normally have bacon when I cook squash, but I don't have any bacon, but I have some bacon grease that I saved. So I'm gonna put some bacon grease in here, and I'm gonna go ahead and start sauteing this onion while I finish up. Got a couple of more squash. Bacon grease in there. But yeah, my grandma made me eat that squash. And I don't think I tried it again. Maybe I tried it. I think when I got a teenager, and I didn't have any